Hello and welcome to the next video on the episode or the series, I guess. Welcome. Hope you have been having a nice day or a nice night, a nice week, a nice month. Um, just an overall general and nice year. I won't go that far and say having a nice life, but hopefully you do enter the season where you experience nice things. Um, yeah, with that out of the way, I just came from a 2 day work shift of 12 hours per day. So it's a 24-hour work shift period that I just came from. And right now I am in my resting period, so it's an off for the whole entire 3 days, so it's 72-hour off. And then next week I will have a 110-hour work week with only a 48-hour resting period. So it's much more hectic this coming week, but yeah, I'm here for it. So there's not much when I can just speak on my own a experience at the job, because it's I got there, um everything we were already foretold what we're gonna do, and the job itself, obviously some things you pick up there, but the majority of what we do as our job, we already knew the theory and we had already seen the practical side of it. Now it was just time for me to be part of the involvement. So yeah, that was fun. For the first day, I actually was pretty much disgusted. Not for the rest of, like, not for the whole entire day, but when I would think of certain things, I would pretty much get disgusted. But the second day, which was yesterday, I had a much stronger gut. I had a much stronger liver. So yeah, I was starting to accept the reality and the nature of my position and the job position as well. And yeah, it just started to become easier. Even the shift wasn't as long as it was perceived for the first day. So yeah, excuse me. So definitely we will obviously improve in terms of our efficiency, sorry, and how things we, you know, quote unquote challenges or inconveniences that we're currently having in the job would definitely improve as time goes on. Now, I want to speak on something that is directly involving my current semen retention streak. Currently, right now, I am on a 30-day plus streak. I'm not yet on 40 days, but I think I actually had to think before, like what day I'm on. I don't know what day I'm on exact, bro, but I am plus 30 days right now on my SR journey, and I do feel the benefits. What I do feel is this calm confidence that is just there, like it doesn't go anywhere. It's there. Now, this doesn't mean I don't feel fear, I don't feel doubt, I don't feel uncomfortability from time to time. Of course, I do, but it's not just sudden. It doesn't overwhelm me to a point where I, you know, I revert to default, basically. Like when I'm in a depleted state, you feel fear or you feel overwhelmed, you default, you go, I don't know, do something that just is basically default action. So I don't do that. One thing that I've realized is just this calm confidence is just there, and it's actually helping me a lot, especially in this job that I have, because this is something that I've never done ever in my life, something that I've never ever thought of doing. I never even knew people were doing such. So it literally came to me this year into my awareness. It was brought to me by someone in my family, and I took the course, and now I'm doing my practical. So yeah, man, the confidence is definitely needed, because you have to be confident. You have to show these people that you are reliable, you are an efficient worker, so that they may recommend you to the hiring agency so that you could work there right after you finish your practicals. And that's literally what I'm hoping for, because the salary is actually good. I won't lie, it's really good. I want that. I need that. um but besides that benefit, um naturally I'm a shy person, you know. I don't feel any shame about that or any embarrassment. You know, I'm not a too forward person. But when I do, get used to a person, I do show more of another side that I reserve when I don't know you, right? So basically, I've just been this reserved person for this past 2 days. I haven't really felt like home yet. Obviously, we will feel like home as soon as we get some time in, some more hours in. So, of course. But basically, what is interesting is one of the female workers there, you know, like we literally started talking literally yesterday, me and her sharing a conversation. And I don't know, bro, maybe she just felt compelled to have a confession, because she literally just said out of the blue, we were just having a normal conversation, and then she was like, I have a confession to make, right? And what she told me was, her current situation, her life, her romantic life. So she's dating this person, and then she got hit up by her ex, and then she went on and told me how her ex used to treat her so bad. It was a terrible person, toxic, and this and that. And now she's like, she has to tell this current guy that her ex made contact with her. Mind you, this is the first time I'm having a conversation, like a literal conversation with this person. And she's already telling me about her love life and how she's coming from a bad relationships and this and that. And then the second time that I have a conversation with her on the same day, which is yesterday, she goes on to tell me about basically her life, dog. Basically how she went from being a man at some point, and then to going under the knife, and then becoming the woman that she is, right? So it's weird, because I didn't even think, I didn't see her as that. I mean, obviously, there's no way I would, but to me, in my eyes, she literally looked like a woman, bro. I did have something, a thought in my head. I was like, she, like, prior to me speaking with her, actually having a conversation with her, there was a thought that I had. It felt like I had seen at some point in my life a person who looked exactly like her and was a dude, but a gay dude. It just felt to me like I had seen someone like her, a gay dude. Not that I knew them, but it's like there was just something about her face, bro. It kind of definitely resembled a dude, bro, a gay dude, for some reason, And now it's funny, like, she then told me her story, and that was literally what she told me. She was once a dude, a gay dude, and then she went under the knife, and then she turned into a woman. So she's a trans woman. Yeah. So I guess, I don't know, my my soul, my pure soul, I guess, is compelling her soul to be freely, chatty with such. Because I don't think everyone in that area that we are working in knows. I'm talking about the employees now, the staff. I don't think everyone is aware. So me being aware on my first, literally second day working there, but first time speaking to her, so it's kind of crazy. But also there's been some sort of weirdness with the staff people because it's mostly women. So you know, I do consider myself. I mean, just based off the way people used to act around me growing up and the things that they would tell me, I would say I am above average looking person, like an above average looking guy. I'm also light skinned, so yeah, there's all that. But then, like, I don't feel like it's just cause of my looks that they act that way. Because what happened is, their conversations, bro, they just suddenly just turn. Not the conversations I'm having with them. They are conversating on their own, and then they talking about whatever they saying. I'm just calm, chilling and quiet, listening, obviously, because there's nothing else to do. And then their conversations, they gradually turn to the sex part. Like, they openly talk about sex. This one time they spoke about how this one lady said she wants some pee pee, basically penis, and then the other one was like, no, give me peanuts. I wanna be horny for my man and shit like that. Cause these are grown women, like married women, bro, like mothers, not even just women. They are literally mothers of entire families. I'm guessing, yeah, most of them definitely have firstborns and secondborns that are actually older than me, bro. I swear to you, they do. These are literally mothers, bro, and they speak like this. But then this didn't come off as a shock to me because at the previous workplace I was working at, which was KFC, that place every day, almost every other day, they would speak about sex, bro. And not in a nice, shy way, or rather, I won't say mature because these are mothers, so they definitely do appear mature, but when they speak, bro, it's like kids, like little girls who just started talking about sex, bro. Like, they get all excited or rowdy, loud, talking about. It's like, why are we even talking about this? But then again, I am on my journey, and they are obviously living their best lives. So I guess we are in different paths, different frequencies. Um, but then, yeah, man. Uh, Another thing that happened in these 2 days I was working, I'm working day shift, so we get night shift. So first time night shift staff came. Apparently, this other woman, she see me for the first time, and I don't know, she got, you know, what's the word? She liked my looks, I guess, because I have never spoken to her. I haven't spoken to her. I haven't said a word to her or anything. Don't even know her name. Doubt she knows mine. But apparently, she was hooked by how I looked, basically. I mean, which brings me back to the point where I'm like, I do consider myself above average looker, in terms of like facial features. But then again, I don't feel like it's just the looks that are carrying me, because I have this subtle energy. I have my energy, my creative energy is within me, right? And I'm pure in my thoughts, I don't entertain edging. I don't entertain sexual thoughts, sexual immorality. Even when it comes to conversation, I don't engage, right? So I'm just constantly, immersing myself in this pure energy state, both physically and mentally. So I guess that somewhere, somehow, spiritually, she is pulled towards me just because of my energy and my looks, basically, because the look is just a mask, it's just a face, this is just a flesh, but deeper than that, I'm sure, like, the energy is definitely doing something, I'm sure. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? But yeah, man, that was that was it so far. It's crazy. Feels like a lot happened in just the previous 2 days of me deep of me being go of me going there. But we still have 2 months yet to go, bro. So it's about to be fun. I probably won't speak on like them again unless it's like something crazy or something like that needs, me to put it out there. But I don't really want to talk about other people, bro, because this is just my experience and my reality. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about other people, and because obviously you know about the attraction and everything. Like once you're on this journey, you do begin to attract people. So I don't, and that's a benefit that I do not require, I do not need or want. So I won't even speak on that. That's like, yeah, it is what it is. But then yeah, that's it for today's video, today's episode. That's all I got today. I think I'm actually on day 39. Yeah, because today is the 10th of it is the 10th of April. So on the 1st of April I was on day 31. So if it is the 10th, I'm actually on day 39. So tomorrow on the 11th, I'm actually going to be on day 40 on SR. Yes, yeah, 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 yeah. This is exactly how the order is. So I'm currently on day 39 SR. Put this on the title as well so I don't forget. Or rather I have a reference point for the on forward for the videos that are yet to come. I want a reference point. So yeah, that is it, my guy, my girl, whoever's watching. Do stay tuned because I do feel many more interesting case studies or scenarios are yet to unfold. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss that. But yeah, man, that is it from me. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful year, wonderful season. um I know I will. So cheers, brother. Cheers, whoever is watching, listening. Catch you on the next. Peace out.